going on, everybody? The podcast. We got Jake, we got Peel, we got Mike in the house. What's going on?
Yo.
Just
Hope
trying to
everybody
live
having
life.
hope everybody had a good weekend, a good week, and we finna get right into it. Peel told me about this. People trying this pancake challenge, man. I'm gonna throw this video in there, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Oh, is that the wrong one?
Yeah, that's the wrong one.
What happened to the other one? Uh-oh. There you go. Okay, here we go. There we go. Dude ain't gonna eat all that though. I can tell he ain't ready. He don't know how to do the. Do y'all think y'all could do that? Like, how big is the pancakes that
They
he's saying?
get-
It's a rack.
They get
big?
bigger and bigger.
What?
Is they the size? Is they the size of IHOP pancakes or they bigger?
No, listen, they getting bigger and bigger every time somebody tries.
Oh,
like,
I
So
think I
what's
could
the
beat it though.
so what's the deal?
like, I think at first they start out like they give them like a minute or 3 minutes, and then they gave them like 13 minutes.
Man, I think 13 minutes is kind of fair. When you eating pancakes that big, they fill up your stomach a lot. Like,
But
if they got butter pecan syrup and some butter and probably cream soda, I could probably get that rack. I'd take that rack off his hand. And I ain't ate like that in a while, but for a rack, I'll take that rack off his hand. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah,
though. I'm too
man.
old
To
for
me,
it.
it looks like a regular pancake.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
It just, I can take down one pancake. You know what I mean?
Boy,
Three
give
of
me a
them.
knife and a
Put
fork,
all three
cut
of
it up,
It's three.
cut it up in the square. That's fine. Cut it up in the squares or triangles or whatever. Probably squares. Easier with squares. And
What's the name of the restaurant?
I think it's Little Rock Chicken. And
Little Rock Chicken and Waffles, chicken and
Chicken
pancakes right there, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to them, Little Rock Chicken and
Yeah.
Pancakes.
Shout out to Nick. It's right there on 12th and Woodrow
Oh boy.
in the trap. No,
I know, right? I'm gonna take him up on that challenge. You know
but
what
I
I mean? So,
I promise everybody I heard that ate there, they say it's good.
That says
Right.
good.
They say it's good.
Man,
I haven't
you
heard
gotta have
that
that
one.
thing on you. So you gotta have that thing on you when you go in there though, man. You can't walk out of there with no rack. You can't walk out of there with no rack. Go live talking about I just want a rack. Think you gonna make it to the car on 12th and Woodrow?
Nah.
They
Nah,
gonna
I
come
think
out there and see you, man. They gonna come out there and see you.
nah, but shout out to them. I wouldn't even try it. I ain't gonna front. And I can eat.
It depends. If I haven't ate nothing, if I just kind of wake up, don't eat nothing, and go up there probably like around lunchtime, I think I could probably do it. I'd probably be more full. When I was younger, I could definitely do it. Cause you know, when I used
we
to,
talk about the old Mike.
yeah, the old Mike, that 2005 Mike, ravished it. Was it? Give me that. You gonna give me the rack? You might well give it up. Give me 2 racks. Well, yeah. I remember we went to eat that pound. What's that place called? Cheeseburger. It was a cheeseburger, I think.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah, you eat the pound, ate a pound, and that burger shit like it was that big. Oh man, went in there with fam. We talking about, I don't think you can do it, man. Went in there and did it, man. I think I did it like 2 times. I think if I'm not mistaken.
For sure.
But yeah, so let's go to the next one. I seen this on the reels. Was Memphis Bleak right about him being a liability when he was younger to Jay-Z? He said, well, Jay-Z had to separate from him. Let me know what y'all
I
think.
feel like Jay was drifting too far from the crew.
I knew he had to. For Jay to be where he at, he couldn't be around us every day. I'm a liability. Me now, being married, being a businessman, of course, things has changed, but the reckless Bleak, you couldn't be around us. Anything could happen, and then it spills right back to you. So when Jay started doing these billionaire deals, basketball teams, moving teams from here to Brooklyn, you automatically knew the distance was warranted. It's not.
So is he right about that, or is he off a little bit? What y'all think?
100% correct. You know,
'Cause it ain't a lot of, like, in the hood though. It ain't a lot of dudes that think like that. You know, it's probably a few,
yeah.
but not a lot, not a high percentage. He like the 1% in the hood that
I think
like
he's
that.
right and wrong. You know what I mean?
Huh? Why you think he wrong?
Because he used them while he was in the hood, and when he couldn't use them no more, he wanted to put them all over to the side.
No, listen to finish. I'm finish listening to what he's saying.
Now I
He wanna
understand
rock
what
with
he's
you or
saying.
rock with us.
Uh,
Hey, dog, I'm over here getting to these millions. Y'all still in the club popping bottles. I don't need that look.
How did you understand something like that though? But like a Beanie didn't.
I
Like
don't know.
Beanie. And
Yeah,
did
I
y'all
try to
talk?
tell these guys. That's the thing. If you really sit down, see a lot of people when these cameras cut on, they got an image. They got to keep it up. I'm this guy. I can't let nobody. But if they really sit down and have a real conversation with the reality pills on the table, not the other drugs, the reality pills, they'll tell you. I
The
told these
reality
guys this was
pill, a
coming.
monster,
Cause I
boy.
used to get the word from Big Homie, yo, niggas don't ship up. They don't act right. We gonna do this. And I used to be telling these guys, yo, it's only a matter of time for it's over. We got to get this right. And they used to look at me like,
Man.
whatever. I remember a time, right? Beans had.
So what you think, man? Before we get into it, 'cause you finna talk about beans. This happens a lot too. What he finna talk about?
yeah,
So you think
I
he's-
totally agree with him. When you outgrow stuff and people grow at different pace, he's still in the
Yeah.
club popping bottles, and Jay-Z is trying to make million, if not $1 billion deals, and
Yeah.
hanging out with them people are a liability. I understand that, but doing right by them is a whole nother thing.
So what would be doing right? With risking everything by popping bottles with them? Is that doing right?
Yeah, so putting yourself at risk ain't doing right by them, ain't doing right by
That's pretty much
yourself.
what he was saying. That's what it sounded like. That's what he was saying, though.
No, but see, like how Dane get done, the Cross, how
Now, I
Benny
understand
get
that.
done, in the business deal, being grimy in your business dealings and using
But he finna talk
people
about
up
that too.
is different.
Yeah.
But
He
I
fit-
understand popping bottles and wasting money when somebody's trying to do something more positive. You don't want to be around that stuff, but you don't have to do them dirty. Go
So
ahead.
hold that thought with Dame. Watch this. Hold that thought with Dame. Let's listen to this part.
His clothing line, state property. We used to get clothes, boxes of state property. So I'd look in state
Boy,
property.
I used-
and
They
I'm
almost
telling
took over
him as a
Dickies for a
brother,
minute. If he could have
yo, bro,
lasted a little
check
bit
your
longer.
contracts and all that, make sure everything right. Cause I see it's manufactured by Rockaway. I don't think Rockaway was making their own clothes. So how they making your clothes? Didn't seem right. And this was at the time when he was saying, yo, I'm going to jail. I'm going to sign Freeway and the Young Guns, the Rockefeller. When I come home, they going to give them back the state property. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, you think business work like this? So I'm trying to tell him these things. He looked at me. This is when I knew me and Beans wasn't the relationship wasn't same. Cause he was like, yo, it sound like you hating on me, fam. I'm like, what you
Oh.
mean? He like, yo, if Jay your man, like you say, why you ain't got no record label? Why you ain't got no clothing line? Dang, my man, he taking care of me, all this. And I'm like, I feel you, but you know why I don't have those things? Because my bro would never exploit my ideas for him to make a bag.
Damn.
And then when he came home from jail, what he said, Dame owe me $2 million.
So, did that make sense?
Yeah, so no, if you give somebody a clothesline and give them somebody the tools and they don't make the best of it, you know what I mean?
No,
And-
what he was pretty much saying was, it wasn't that he gave it to you, it's how he gave it to you. He gave you the clothing line, but in the contract, the paperwork, it said it was produced by Rockaway, so he was taking money off the top. This is what he was trying to tell him. And he felt like he was hating. That happens all the time, like when you're not on the same page of, I guess, thinking and stuff like that.
Well, when
Yeah.
the other person they don't have the comprehension that you
Yeah.
have. You know what I mean? You can't even open their eyes because they're accusing you of hate.
Boy, once they go there, it's over. There ain't a lot you can do when a person go there. It's pretty much over.
And when Dame and Jay-Z broke up, you know what I mean, and left Dame in a hard spot, so everybody under Dame got to feel that same pressure.
Yeah.
I think with Dame though, man, like I said, I think he didn't. Maybe he did, but he got lost in the fame. He didn't realize they're not from the same side of town. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Harlem dudes and Brooklyn dudes, from what I see with my own two eyes, two totally different kind of dudes. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, you can be
Yeah,
from. You can go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, what you about to say? Go ahead. You probably gonna say the same thing I was about to say.
Yeah, you can be from two different neighborhoods or whatever, but like I say, they had to draw a line in the sand. You know what I'm saying? But
But see, that's the thing, right? Because they two different sides of town. The way Jay-Z did business and the way Dame did business, from the way you hear them talk, two totally different ways. You know what I'm saying? Two totally
But
different
that's what
ways.
made them such a dynamic duo. They
But that's
had
what made
the
them
best of
split
both
at the same
worlds.
time. Yeah,
But once they
exactly.
got on, I don't need that rough
Because
stuff.
Dame broke down the brick wall, in my opinion. Dame broke down the brick wall, went in the rooms,
and
did
got
the
snaked.
negotiation however he did it, talked crazy to everybody, got the wall broke down, and then when the wall broke down, it's like Jay-Z said, all right, I got it from here, I'll catch you later. You know what I'm saying? That's what it
Yeah.
seemed like on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got
I
Is it
agree.
right or wrong? It's subjective, whether it's right or wrong, because some people would have done the same thing, you know, in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
but
So,
I mean, just looking at it, it's like, man, I did all this work and then I got snaked. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
But
100%.
in all actuality, man. But some people, some people are forward thinkers and some people think about right
Yeah,
now
I
and then
think, too.
the next five.
Did y'all ever see Cameron when Cameron said that Dame made a lot of bad decisions on a personal level outside of just Rockefeller dealing with Jay, like flying private and doing all this stuff, doing crazy stuff and taking frivolous trips, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Really blowing his own personal money. You know what I'm saying? I think that don't get talked about enough. He don't talk about it enough. He always talk about the other stuff sometimes, but he never talk about like, hey man, I was probably blowing too much money too fast, at the height of it.
People never want to talk about what they did, take
Yeah, that's true.
accountability for the mistake they made or the money they blew.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah.
All right, go ahead. What did I say? Go ahead.
But Bleak is Jay's, just right here, man. So of course he gonna.
Yeah, but Bleak smart, just like Tony Yayo, man. Them dudes smart.
You know what
Like
I'm saying?
they not gonna mess up the bag because it's for everybody. They're not gonna blow it up. He understood that because he said, I can't be around y'all. He didn't take it as a slight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't. Jay didn't never say that, but he didn't tell Dame them that. He just told Bleak that. But
I
Bleak
think
already knew.
But
Bleak
he
already
understood, right? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They from the same area too, right? Yeah.
And Jay-Z being important thinking, he know who he can talk to
Yeah.
on what
Right.
level. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Tim
Exactly.
Memphis this. He know he not. He's this kind of artist, and he'll never be a business.
But here's the thing too. I think with Jay-Z, he look at the actions a lot more than what you say. Because sometimes I do that too. But a lot of people say things, but what they do is the opposite of what they say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or they.
Like some people say a lot of men say I work hard, but when you see them, it's like I don't see like where's the hard work? I'm not seeing where's the or you saying you for the rock, but then they say you over in Europe kicking it with girls and you supposed to be over here doing executive stuff like what Dame was doing. You know what I'm saying? That it's stuff like that. Like people not gonna Jay may be like, man, why am I gonna talk to him about it? He ain't gonna do nothing but say, hey man, this is my money, this is my life, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So at what point was the demark point? You know what I'm saying? You can't make another man do something else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's a part of it too.
Accountability, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%
I'm
accountability.
gonna keep giving you money if you blowing it. You know what I mean? You're not. It's not a good investment. So
Yeah. Wow, talking about investments. Let's talk about in the hood, man. A dude, I seen this article. A dude, investment was denied because he was gonna build some tiny homes on a lot with no driveways or something in Hanger Hill area. And they get mad about it because they feel like they probably try to come over there and try to flip that area or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got that the proposed development would be at 1522 Hanger Street, which is currently an empty lot. The dude name is Orndorff, I guess that's his last name, wants to split the property 4 ways and build 4 single-story, 600-square-foot homes. He estimated the price for each at $100,000. You talk about a lick.
yes,
You talk about hitting a lick.
he turned
600 square feet? Man, it's a garage, it's just 600 square feet.
and he turned a lot that will only bring a house worth 100,000. He 4 times that
He's-
amount. You know what I mean?
Man,
So,
you
But
talking about? And you talking people talking about selling dope? This is what you need to be selling:
But-
buying lots and selling houses, man.
only difference is like it's probably like the square feet, but it's homes like that right now. There's right off 21st. There's
Oh yeah, for
basically
sure.
the same thing. So I
Yeah.
guess they probably what they do. They was like, no, you can't do it.
They said that the city, when he went to the development meeting, they said they didn't like the fact that he didn't have no driveways, but he was saying that people that want to move in that area don't want driveways. It's a waste of
Mhm.
space for them.
Yeah.
That's what he say. You know what I'm saying? I think I
believe
think
it.
he just using that as an angle to split that lot up 4 ways so he can get 100 racks
But
for
I
each house.
believe-
So you know what I'm saying?
I believe it
100%.
like I believe it because you know I be over there.
I don't know if people been on Hanger. I don't want to park my car on the street. Some areas. I don't know where Hanger they talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But,
And I already know what probably the areas they talking about because it's really just wasted space over there. Like once they built those
but they protesting about it over there in the area though.
but
They
see, the
protesting
thing
about
is, you said they want driveways. I give them driveways. I give the people what.
But
they
he probably
want.
won't be able to do 4 houses though if he did a driveway though. He probably won't be able to do 4 houses though. I mean, it's probably just that slim enough space. If he put a driveway in there, he probably have to do 3 houses or 2 instead of 4. You know what I'm saying? That's how much a driveway take up. Is crazy. How,
300,000 is better than 0, and give the people what they
he
want.
probably bought that lot for pennies on a dollar too, man.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
Easy. He probably
See,
bought that
and
for pennies on a dollar. You know what I'm saying?
But it
you
it's
give
just
up
like
100.
yeah.
That's a quarter of your money. Give away 100,000. Put 3 places, driveway, connecting. Do what you need to do to get your money. Now he got no
Yeah.
money because the deal got.
Yeah, I think they gave him a few months to try to redo it, I guess. But
Yeah.
I think in the hood they protesting against it. But
Yeah.
this is why we saying, kids, get your talent, get your skill, build around your skill. When you get the money, you can do stuff just like this. But if you play around, you want to go play around, play with the vices or whatever, drink 8 balls and stuff, and do all that. Guess what? You ain't gonna be able to do this. You know what I'm saying?
But
You're gonna be the people protesting, mad.
yeah, but you see, once you get your money right, you see here come the curve balls too. You know, how they gonna try to tell you what to build
I
on,
think
on some property you bought?
Yeah.
what's that? I mean, zoning is a big thing. You gotta understand zoning, man.
Yeah, but it's
It's
no
a big
different.
thing.
It's
But
no
then
different from places in Chicago.
even if he was black, would you be mad if the people in Hanger Hill protested against you?
I mean, if you bought it,
That's what I'm saying. He owned. They probably didn't even know he owned a leg. They probably didn't
Yeah.
even know.
It's a-
Like, well, he needs to buy his products and supplies from somewhere, and the zoning board.
No. Before you build a house, though, you have to get it approved by the city, though.
Yeah.
100%. You cannot
it's
just
not
build a
quick.
house. Yeah.
For little bitty houses.
Yeah.
On there without the first of all, the house is little. Second of all, I ain't got no driveway. You know what I mean?
But he trying to make affordable house. That's the angle he used to affordable housing, though.
yeah, it's
But,
probably
yeah,
just the
look-
wrong area.
but
They
he-
had bigger plans for it.
He the one.
And when he put that sign up, you know, when you ride by something, they got planned development. That's probably what set it off when he put up that planned development sign.
But-
You know, you got to put that in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Before you
if
even.
put on affordable housing, you can get a normal house for 100,000. That's a
No, you
normal price for
What
a house.
house?
You can
100,000.
find.
100,000? Ain't no
Yeah.
price for no new house, man. You crazy,
I know new one, but it's yeah. But you have to
man.
think.
You get a house on Pine Street. You get a house on Pine Street for $100,000 with inflation.
But ain't nothing
You over there on
wrong.
Oak Street. You getting a house on Oak Street.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with
Nah,
it.
I ain't know. Okay, go live on Oak Street.
Hey, I would. I ain't gonna front out. I promise. I
Boy,
would.
that's like living in Taliban. That's like living in Taliban.
I promise. I moved to Oak Street before I moved to Southwest. I guarantee you that.
Oh no, you ain't been to Oak Street in a while, boy.
Yeah.
It's rough backed up. Boy.
That's what I'm saying. I feel comfortable, but either way, man.
You ain't
either
gonna live
way-
on Oak Street.
Sure. Listen.
Oh man. Well,
Nah,
they
but
still doing hand to fist hustling over there. They still doing the old school hustling on Oak Street.
yeah, it won't be long. It won't be long.
Okay, they've been saying that for years, man. I think
Now,
you can't do it in every area because they gotta have somewhere to go.
hey,
You can't push them out of every area. Then where they gonna go?
you'll know they're gonna be right there in Benton and Bryant real soon.
Man,
Real
they're already
soon.
out there. Just another way of doing it. They're already out there. But
No,
yeah, guys, be careful, man. Watch out, man. Look on the internet. All this stuff is
it's
public
crazy.
information. You know what I'm saying? And,
Try to tell you what you can and can't build on your property. That's
just the
crazy.
zoning. That's the law. It's zoning, bro.
Yeah,
You got to be
they-
smart. I
they
think
don't
it was
know.
more the protest. I think it was more the protest than it was the city, though. I think that a lot of people started complaining to the city in that neighborhood.
Yeah, because it ain't
And
number. It wouldn't do nothing but look like Chicago around there.
cause it wasn't nothing but an empty lot at first. That's the crazy part. It was nothing but an empty lot, just grass. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
But
think I
when
see it's
somebody
like two
builds
duplexes.
something on it,
2 duplexes back to back. That's all I see. It's like 2
oh
duplexes back
man,
to
you know
back.
what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh man. Wait a minute. Where my other one at? Oh, that's cool. So, do you think you sent me this, Pill? Are we about to witness a new shift in music culture right now in 2025?
Most definitely. Most
What you
definitely.
think it's shifting to? I know I'm out the loop. I don't really listen to a lot of new music because it's just out of my wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't have switches. I definitely don't own a switch. You know what I'm saying? I got a stick. I only got one stick. You know what I'm saying? According to how they explain the stick.
It's just
But
going
it ain't
back
fully
to
auto at all. It ain't fully auto at all. So
yeah. Yeah. I just think it's going back to that, that back to that 2000, 2005 era a little bit, but not with the party music, but it's where you hear rapping, people rapping now, like really rapping. It ain't about just killing and stuff like that.
I think it still is.
Yeah, because I heard about some
They
youngsters
just
ran
saying
over the
it in a
dude.
different way.
Use social media to tell on themselves. You know what I mean?
Oh, they doing
They
that all the
hit
time.
the
Yeah.
dude with the car. You know what I mean? And recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Dude was
Man, I don't
just
know
riding
what
the bike.
was it Hood News? I don't know what he be getting this stuff
Yeah.
from, man. Dude be on some, man. He be getting some crazy.
Yeah, he do.
Dude be getting this stuff from. Man.
Mm-hmm.
They said dude was on Fair Park, flipped over, or something running from the police. He was on
Yeah.
Fair Park and over
Yeah.
there by the mall, flipped over on the little pavers. I was like, man,
Yeah, because
What?
it's the same car that took him on a run like last week or the week before. And they finally caught up with him
man.
quite a few
Then
times.
he hit somebody. I think he hit somebody too, didn't he? Didn't he like a
Yeah.
homeless man or something?
Homeless man, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
But
I can
yeah.
understand. It's always a shift in music culture where every 5-10 years is always because the new generation coming up. I
Yeah.
think the way people are getting paid is different. It's almost like they're trying to. I think the money's drying up though. It's not like the money is not like it used to be.
No,
I think the money's starting to dry up because they're trying to come out with ways of paying. But I think Jada Kiss was saying 10,000 spins is like so many. It's some crazy number.
$20 or something like that.
Yeah, it ain't even.
$100.
You know what I'm saying?
When you make your money on
So-
shows, you know what I mean, hand in
Yeah.
hand.
And that's
Yeah,
why I
better
think
learn from Master P.
that's why I think it's going a little bit. It's gonna be another shift because you know how when CDs faded away and everybody was doing this, but now instead of the labels getting a piece, everybody's gonna be like hand to hand. Go to my website here,
Yeah.
this and that.
I think the only thing is some people don't realize how much work it is to do every step of being independent. I think
They
that's
do
the
it
part.
already.
Not
They do.
everybody though.
Yes,
You
they
got to
do.
have an ecosystem. The people
No,
who are
they
good
do
at
it
it got an
already.
ecosystem.
They
You can't
do
do all
it.
of it by yourself. I'm saying you can't do all of it by yourself.
They
You
do
got to
it.
have an ecosystem.
With the technology nowadays, it's getting easier. It's still hard, but it's getting easier.
They
do.
Boosie selling out
Dude got you think he doing all that by himself? He got an ecosystem, bro.
in
Come
the
on, man.
show, and he embedded his songs, set it off,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Boosie is a little bit older, but as
But he
far
got
as
an ecosystem. He got a production team.
No.
He got
Yeah.
people to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got the money to
face
reach out
face,
and
he
touch
makes
people.
the music and he relates to people. It's different, Spotify and Tidal and all that. Man, I had them up on that, but the people respond to them, and I
I'm
think
saying,
that
like-
we're getting it with when you saying the youngsters really, the people know the youngsters.
yeah, they already there.
Yeah.
Like
I'm talking about like to make a whole CD and make it sound professional. It's the little technical stuff. I'm saying that's the stuff that I think. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm saying at a high rate, it's hard to do it at a higher rate though, because it's a lot of people that's independent, but they not on like that, bro.
No, they do it now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like they do it
Yeah.
now, but it's just like the only thing bad about it is they don't get the chance to fully enjoy it because the music that they
No,
making.
you got to put in that work.
They
gotta
they
grind.
putting in a different type of work. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah.
They putting in a
Well,
different type of work.
All right.
Like
Better learn from a boy. Beaumont, man. You want to play them games?
No, and that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
If you get the beat and the studio quality sound,
They
Once
already
That's
you
what I'm
make that
saying.
song
Studio
on the
quality
computer,
sound, that ain't easy to
once
get
you
to,
make
bro.
it, once you make it on a computer, you can mass produce it. You know what I mean?
bro. And that's
Because
what
how
I'm
many
trying to tell
dudes
you.
can afford Macs?
They
You know how
doing it.
much a Mac costs?
Bro, they already doing it. Like you think them.
I'm
them
saying,
videos-
but what's the rate? If you could do a percentage, what's the rate though
They
of
already-
success?
Listen, by the time the people get to them, they already got a nice little fan base,
Yep.
and then
I see what you're saying, Bill.
they're
But
like,
I'm saying, if you did a baseline level though, what do you think the money would be? Would it be the same as you was working 9 to 5 full time?
But no,
Like,
man, these people ain't making legal money. You know what I mean?
no, I'm saying as
yeah.
far as the level of money you make, everybody ain't gonna make
of
be at the top. We talking about some people they gonna get past the mid level. That's what I'm saying. Like the grind you gotta put in.
the grunt they already doing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like all them videos, like right now, from like 2015 to now, all them videos, them boys be shooting them by themselves. My partner got a camera, and man, all them videos like.
That's what I'm saying. They have an ecosystem. One partner got a camera, one partner do the editing, some are doing the rap, somebody making the beats. You can't, but if you try to do all that by yourself,
No, of course, nobody has.
that's what I'm saying.
No,
Nobody has
Gotta have
that.
an
That's
ecosystem.
not what you're saying, but that's not
That's
what
I'm
you're
saying. You got kids out there thinking I could just go independent on my own right now. No, you got to have an ecosystem to do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do it by
If you
yourself.
live smart, you probably ain't got the talent. So yeah, you need it.
Or you don't have the time. Like, you know how to take the bit of website? Even if you go to Wix, you still got to sit down and make
if
the
you're a good
website.
rapper, you wouldn't know any of that. You know what I mean? God don't give everybody all the gifts. So
That's what I'm saying.
you
Yeah.
definitely need
You know what I'm
ecosystem.
But that's what I'm saying. They already have the quote unquote ecosystem before they even.
Yeah.
But I guess
talk
what
to
I'm
the
saying
man.
is, I'm trying to let kids know it's kind of like the NBA, right?
Mhm.
There's only so many slots and everybody don't make it to the high level.
Yeah,
Are
and
you okay?
We
That's all
only
I'm
talking
saying.
about the exceptional that
Yeah.
made. You know what I mean? At
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah, but it's like I say, man. It's the shift is slick happening, and I don't think people like really realizing. Like when I was listening, because I listen to that type of music, just
Yeah.
so I can see,
Oh, yeah. I believe.
and it's going back to okay, it's time. It's time to make some money. You know what I'm saying?
I think what messed a lot of the generation music, a lot of them in jail, man. Right when they get the momentum, they do something and get put in jail, bro.
Nah, they need to
I
get
think I see
killed.
that happen a lot too. Yeah, get
Killed.
killed. That's what I'm saying. What's the dude from
Killed.
Memphis though? That was with Gucci Mane. Dude would have had the momentum, but he got locked up though.
don't
What's
know.
my dude? Pooh Shiesty?
Yes, sir.
Man, do you think dude probably would have been like the biggest thing? He would have had the mask and all that, man.
What?
Dude would have been
They
crazy.
are-
But he
Some of these guys are doing the stuff they rapping about. You
No,
know
they
Yeah, that's
do
what I'm
the
saying.
stuff.
Yeah, they put themselves, they
Keep it
incriminate
up.
themselves on wax.
They do the stuff, and then they just did it the night before. So
Yeah.
I got that video too. Let's go get into that.
yeah.
They said a Tesla truck shooting caught the shoot. Man. Boy, they taking off. Well, you ain't never seen nobody run that fast downtown.
Little boy, oh yeah, he done. Boy, get up there.
Boy, he gone.
Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall.
But I
Man,
don't
did
think
anybody go to the hospital behind that or just shooting?
no, it
down
wasn't no
something?
shooting, man. I don't think it was no shooting.
You don't think so?
But it was but
Look
it
at
was
me running like that.
Yeah,
Kids
it
don't
was,
run like that just for fun.
man, listen, they don't. Some of them kids don't know the difference like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
when a
Some-
gunshot
and
go off,
some-
it's like a different kind of run. You could tell it's like a different kind of reflex, man.
They
when
wouldn't know.
gunshots go off.
Man, did you hear them fireworks that was popping on the floor?
Was that the fourth? I thought that was the other day. That wasn't the fourth, was it?
It sounded like it's a normal day around this joint. But
So what y'all think? Did y'all ever watch that documentary? I had seen it the other night, man. It's kind of
Yeah.
disheartening a little bit, man.
yeah, it's
Um,
a yin and a
I don't think he
yang.
talked to the real G's. Though. I don't think he
Yeah.
talking like to like the
Nah.
OOG. I don't think they going.
No, he
There's a lot of the
talked to
YGs.
one, but
Man,
them
that
young
dude.
boys, them young boys, they really about that action. So that's why, like, hey,
Yeah. Them
Nah.
old bulls weren't going though. Especially if he's over in the east side. Nah, they ain't going, dog.
But most,
Yeah,
most
man.
like
it's
it-
crazy.
like I was
Yeah.
seeing like posts that was like they was just flat out blaming the parents, which they do have some kind of accountability.
We're
But
gonna talk about that here later
Yeah.
too in the slide, but yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they do. They do have some kind of accountability in it. Yeah.
yeah. But if I send my
Why
kid,
is
over there-
accountability a buzzword? It's like accountability is like a trigger word for people, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Man. It's crazy. Man. Boy, it's like a buzzword for real.
them
Matter of fact,
kids-
it's the next one. The two sides of the coin, right? One side, you got people complaining about youth and violence, and the other side is they don't want to talk about the accountability, like, right? What the parents
Yeah.
said, you know what I'm saying?
You talking
Grandparents
about-
can only do so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my baby did this, my baby did that. He just 11 or 13 or 15 years old.
Yeah.
Where were you? Where was my baby at when
Man.
you supposed to have him at home at night? You know what I mean?
Boy.
In the decent hour. But they were still in cars, you know what I mean? They were 15.
Boy.
Now they gotta pay an adult price. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's not your baby, you know what I mean? He broke in somebody's house. You know what I mean? But it's right and wrong, you know what I mean, on both sides, because the police are killing people for no reason, you know what I mean? Just because one black male had a gun don't mean all black males have a gun.
Yeah. Yep.
So you just gotta watch.
And then, is there other side to the coin to that, though? Is there a flip side to the coin to that, though? What you just
Yeah.
said, too? Is it a flip side to that statement?
Yeah, of course. The flip side is one kid got a gun. You know what I mean?
No, the flip side is
the other
if
one's
you
better.
know, the flip
Right.
side is if you know how the game is being played and you go out there and play the game, are you responsible for what happens? The consequences.
The parents shouldn't never be responsible. I don't think so, because as a person,
If they're youth, if they're like in their teenage years,
listen, no, the parents shouldn't be responsible like that, because that's the problem now. Like, adults forget that they were kids, and y'all was out there doing it. We were out there doing stuff we know we probably had no business doing, even though we was probably just having fun, just looking, just doing.
it's really collateral damage. It's really collateral
man.
damage, in my opinion. It's really collateral damage, right?
Yeah,
Is
but you
having
can't-
kids. Go ahead,
You
Jay.
can't stop yourself from being pulled over while driving while black and young. You know what I mean? You do one thing wrong. Matter of fact, you just make a mistake. You pull out your registration out your glove compartment too fast, and then now you're dead.
Yep.
That's
What I'm
wrong.
saying is,
But on the flip side, you get kids. I'm talking about kids, 13, 14, 15, with switches in the stolen car
That's
in
different.
the glove box. So
Right.
it's wrong.
Well, I guess what I'm
with-
saying is kids that be saying like, when I knew that if I'm riding in certain areas, I could get pulled over. The flip side of that is I can either still go there, or I can just stay at home and just lower the percentages, right?
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah,
when you leave the
sure.
house and do stuff, the percentages raise, right? I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
right or wrong. I'm just saying
so,
reality.
Yeah, a kid's going to Washington for a conference. Drive through the wrong neighborhood. They don't know Washington like that. You know, you drive through the wrong neighborhood, the family, you get pulled over, and then
But
something
they don't stop.
unthinkable
That's the
happens.
thing. If you don't know, ignorance don't stop the percentages from raising up, though. Right
Yeah.
or wrong.
Exactly. You know
That's
what
all
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
So you do the right thing, you can get shot. You do the wrong thing, you definitely probably gonna get shot. You know,
It's all about
kids-
percentages, man.
Like
It's kind of like pre-snap reads. It's kind of like in football, pre-snap read. You make the wrong step, whether you think you are or not. You know what I'm saying? You could be out of position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It happens just like that in life. You know what I'm saying?
and we're trying to make the exception the rule. Like, hey, what about the time that they jumped off sides? Hey, they jumped off sides, you get hurt.
Yeah.
They don't jump off sides all the time. You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
And I guess
out
what I'm
here.
saying too, of like, what I was trying to
Yeah.
appeal about the parents, like some parents, like, cause what I mean by collateral damage is when you have kids and you have to raise them in places that it's not ideal to raise kids in. The collateral damage is they get exposed incidentally to stuff that either catches them, or they could do it like one time and it could cost them their life. I'm talking about one time and cost them their life. You know what I'm saying? We know dudes like this growing up. They go rob a house. The dudes send them in there. They waiting outside. The dudes send them in there. He gets shot and killed. The dudes, they run off. You know what I'm saying? And dude left for dead in the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? One time.
He only
You know,
did
just one time
time.
doing it. You know what I'm saying?
like
Lost his life. You know what I'm saying?
that's why that's why I always say, man, y'all, you can't just sit up there and blame the parents, because kids gonna do what kids want to do, whether you believe it or not.
No, I'm not saying blame the
Like-
parents,
And then
but
you
you have
gotta
to train
work.
the
Not
kid up
you.
in the way.
Not you.
Do
I'm
you
talking-
believe that? I'm not
No.
saying generally do
Oh,
a parent have to train the kid.
Man, you can
For
do whatever.
sure, but when you have to work,
Man.
Now,
and
that's
your
true, too.
kid is at home, you gotta work to feed them. So if you don't, you at home with them there to raise
Right.
them.
100%.
Man,
That's the
don't-
collateral
Am I gonna be
damage.
there to raise them,
That's the
or
collateral
am I gonna be
damage.
working to provide for
Right.
them. That's why the two-parent household is so necessary.
Listen,
Yeah.
from the age probably like 11 to 17. Man, I had a good upbringing. I think it was pretty straight. Well, it was probably rough, but it was still good if you compare it to others. But soon as they went to sleep, boy, I'm out the back door. Cause they sleep, they tired. They been at work all day. Soon as they go to sleep, and I'm out in the streets
But
doing.
it's the parents' responsibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mom was like the Terminator, bro. Like, let me do that if she wants to. Let me go out the window. When I come back, though, believe me, I'm facing it. You know what I'm saying?
See, out.
Yeah.
Mine was
Huh?
And
out.
I understand what you're saying, Peter.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it's a choice. You made the choice. Sure.
I made the choice, but it was.
Kid.
But I
But
think
could
it
your
was-
parents have had
No.
something in place where you wouldn't make the choice, though?
listen,
Do you
boy.
think so?
No, no.
I'm out here. You know, I've been grown for a long time. At least I thought I was grown,
Right.
but
100%.
You talk about the age of accountability a lot too.
yeah. So
Yes.
You know what I mean?
100%.
They start making individual choices, and
Yeah.
at some point, you did all you can do as a parent.
yeah.
Right.
But if you don't instill in them young, you know what I mean, that it's your way or the highway,
Yeah.
you lose.
Yeah.
And then
And if you do that now, that's abuse. If you do that now, that's abuse, though. If you do that now to kids, that's abuse.
Sometimes the kids choose the highway. You know what I mean?
Right. That's
And
true.
it goes like,
So let me ask you this: do you think if your dad would have led you spiritually, like, or took y'all the whole family to church, you think it would have been a different outcome, or no?
Listen.
You think
I
it
hate
would?
to
I'm just
say
asking.
it. I hate to say it.
Hey,
Man,
it's just 5 kids.
I think I had enough church to last a lifetime. But even though I need to, I can go back to church. But I went so much, it didn't make no sense. When I say I went too much, man, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, church,
Community
church,
spirit.
church. Like, well,
What's wrong with? Is something wrong with that?
It's nothing wrong with it, but I'm telling you,
But
you
it
was
didn't
like,
change his life direction, his trajectory.
I think we should. I think that's the thing. I think because I even dealt with that too. I think it's a. Is it personal choice though? It's like I just don't want to do it. I know that's what I said. I'm just being honest.
it was too
I
much.
just don't want to do it.
So if he's 5 kids, you take him to church. 2 of those kids are going to stick to it. They're going to do God's word. They're going to do everything you say. But
Right.
maybe 3 of them don't.
Man.
One of them,
Yeah, prodigal son, right?
Bible.
Prodigal son.
2
It's
of them.
Bible. Prodigal son, right?
Yeah. So you can't say that, but you can only do what you are.
And that's why if you teach them and let them know, hey, you can go prodigal, but I promise you, when you leave, you're not going to come back the same, and it's a chance you might not even make it back.
You already gonna be who you meant to be anyway in life.
Yeah.
It's already written.
Right, but it's all based on choices that you make, though.
It's already written.
And guess what? You make choices of the information that's presented to you. If
100%.
all the choices are presented to you, maybe you make
Right.
one, maybe you make Bible choices. That's what he
Right.
said.
Mhm.
I say, you want to talk about how you going to turn it out? You can't teach a person what's going to be right or wrong. They got to do that for themselves. That's why everybody has the individual judgment whether they're going to heaven or hell. Your parents can't do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. 100%.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I was like, man, you can't just basically just blame the parents. But some parents do.
No,
need
you
to
don't
take
blame the
steps.
parents, but there is an accountability. It might not be 100%, but it may be like a 20% accountability. That's what.
Some parents
mean,
do
you-
all the right things and their kids still turn out bad. Some parents don't
Yeah.
do nothing, their kids turn out great.
But
And
even though I know,
everything in the middle happens.
yeah, and I like I say, even with the thing, right, with the spectrum, I was talking about the other day. Don't know, somewhat know, or understand. There are a lot of people that don't know on purpose. They don't want to know because they don't. Because when you understand, you're accountable. You get held more accountable when you understand. You know what I'm saying? So are people willfully ignorant? Like they willfully don't want to know because they can keep doing it. Because if you understand it, then.
Only God does that because the law doesn't.
But how many
If you
people
don't
reject God
understand-
though? How many people reject God though?
They don't.
But God gives you a choice to reject it or not. If you
Yes,
do, if you
exactly,
do it,
exactly.
But the law does not do that. So you break
The
the
what?
law and you don't know, you still go to jail. You still get punished. Only God has the grace to give you, let you slide by, but not understanding willingly.
With repentance, not
No,
without. You
not
gotta
really.
repent.
Really,
Yes,
if you don't understand
yes.
something and you willingly,
Yes.
nobly go somewhere and you don't understand, you don't try to learn. God is forgiving.
I don't know.
And he
I don't know.
He
don't
may
know about
forgive somebody 45 times, and you do it one time and you don't forgive it. You die.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. We can't tell what God's gonna do. You know what I mean? And I can't tell what the police gonna do. So
Yeah, you tell what God can do. It's in the Bible. If you get the Bible, if you read the Bible, if you up in age and you haven't read it, get the Bible and read it for yourself. You can know what God gonna do. He's the God of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It's in there. Everything's in
Yeah.
there.
That's one of the things about the Bible. Everybody's gonna understand their own little way. They're gonna
Oh,
put
100%.
you can put twists and turns on it.
But some of the stuff in there is plain though. Some of it's plain though.
Some
of
it
You
is-
just-
One of
It's just some
Some of
people
it
don't
is-
want to accept that because
It's-
you living in that
But guess
in
what?
that vice. or whatever.
God will let them slide till they find their individual understanding. But you,
Right.
he didn't let you slide.
But
you died.
you don't want to
know.
die. But it's dangerous. The risk of that is you don't want to die
What your
in
sin
that
is
state.
done.
nope,
You know what I
nobody.
mean? You might die on
Right.
your first sin. He might commit 45 hungry sin and not die.
Right.
The wager of sin is death. So don't play the
Right.
game. Don't roll the dice.
That's just it. That's what we pretty much saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're already born into it, so you know
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, but you can be born again. You can be born again.
and it's still gonna be, you know,
Right.
like everybody. I mean, some people just don't know. Like everybody think it's just 10 Commandments, about 100.
And what I'm saying, if you, and that's why I keep telling people, if you don't know, learn. Even in career stuff, right? Even with education, if you don't know, learn it. Go get the information that's out there to get. That's
But
it.
if Mike would have died at 22, he wouldn't have had the chance to change his life.
Exactly. I would have went to hell.
But
If I
you
would have
don't
died at
know.
22, I'd have went to hell.
Why
How
you
about
think
that?
Why you think so?
And this was
Because I didn't
and
repent.
God-
I was in my sin state. I didn't repent. I didn't confess with my mouth that the Christ died on the cross for me and
But you
for my
already knew that.
salvation.
You already know
No,
that.
but you got to confess it with your mouth and you got to repent and turn from your ways.
and guess what? God let you slide with no consequence, some consequence.
And that's
But
the grace
that's
part.
why-
He gave me the grace,
because
but I still
he
had to
knew-
repent though.
He knew
Right.
your destiny. You know what I mean?
Right.
We don't know what God's going to do. We don't know where
Right.
He's going to take us.
But we do
No
know
matter
when you
what
learn it,
said in the
grace
Bible,
do
God
run out.
knows He's going to take us at 22.
Grace ain't forever though. Grace do run out though.
Oh, of course. Well, we don't
That's
know.
it. Okay.
If you rush
So-
it, when you rush it.
It's
No,
best to
but you
make
still
the
taking the
right-
risk because you don't know when the grace run out. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Exactly. So don't we saying don't do it.
Yeah,
Make
don't do it. Don't play roulette.
possible,
Don't play roulette. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you don't know. So
And but also I know about the change topic, but also like even when a person is in the streets, you know, angels are always gonna be around you. That's what people don't understand. Like you can meet somebody they probably don't. You probably think they on drugs, and they might be on drugs, and they give you the best knowledge ever, best game. Like, hey man,
100%. Right. Yeah. Nobody's saying that at all. They're
But
saying
it's
you
like,
don't want to
but
take the
you in
gamble. You
sin.
don't want to take the gamble and die.
but you in sin.
and stuff.
of course.
You in sin, but it's also like, hey
But
man,
you saved by Christ. You ain't sin, but you saved by Christ. Even in the Bible, say we gonna barely make it in. Barely.
yeah,
But that don't mean just still live in sin though. You know what I'm saying? You still
Yeah.
gotta try. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but that's if they believe in that.
Because you
type.
rather struggle with Christ than without Christ. How about that?
But that's just depends on the religion they was brought up in.
Depending on the place
Well,
you are.
whoever, Allah, I don't know.
Hey,
But
guess
I
what?
know
22-year-old Mike want to struggle without God. 40-year-old Mike want to do everything with God.
and that's what I'm saying.
So we-
22-year-old Mike
so
took
we-
a gamble, and if I would have lost that gamble, I would have died and went to hell.
And that's all we're saying. That's all people are saying. And
Yeah.
that's why he's saying, like, we can't put it all on the parents because those kids.
No, I never said that. I just said out of 100% accountability, parents might get 20. They have some account because you're supposed to train a child up in the way it should go. Once you train them up, now whatever decision you make, you cannot say I didn't train you. But I know for a fact, not all parents, because not all parents even they don't have time to collateral damage of having single parent homes. We was talking about having sex before marriage. It's a lot of collateral damage of women having to raise their kids living in the projects. Women having to raise their kids living in the hood, like not even the project. Sometimes living in the houses is like a hood, a group of houses. You know what I'm saying? 3 streets. You know what I'm saying? It could be crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Say for instance, like, hey, I raised my child up to be this way, right? Hey man, I'm going over to my friend's house. Hey man, his dad's a pastor. Mom's she in church too, but they not knowing that they son, he the one who really causing hell out here in these streets. And
Yep.
me
I
not
think
even
some parents know.
me not even knowing that my son, oh yeah, they should be good over there. And they was
And,
the
that,
ones
and see,
down
that's
there.
one side of the coin. What about the other? What about the flip side of the coin? It's some dudes out here. They parents are OGs, both of them.
Yeah,
They
and-
mom and they dad
Yeah.
OGs. So what do you expect from their kids?
And
You know
them
what
the
I'm
ones, and them the ones that really they stand in a good area and they want to come to the hood. Like what? They don't
Boy.
make no sense.
Boy, yeah, that happens too. Just staying in the suburbs and you want to
Yeah,
come to the
it happens
hood,
a
boy, you
lot.
gonna get murked.
And
What are
don't
you
have,
trying to prove,
and then you have no, you don't have no
man?
street knowledge. You don't have no street common
Mm,
sense. You don't.
mm,
Your spirit of discernment is way off because you're
mm.
trustworthy. It's a lot
Yeah.
to it, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot to it. It ain't worth it, man. I was just listening to Convertible Burt, man, in Miami. One of Miami, he just got out a couple years ago, but man, dude got locked up when he was 26. He said he was hustling when he was young, got locked up in the feds. He was 26, did like 25 years or something like that. He said no amount of money is worth your freedom. He said that's what he learned in jail. Ain't no amount of money worth your freedom, man. It
Mhm.
ain't worth it, man. You know what I'm saying?
But guess what? A lot of them don't know till they roll little dice.
Exactly. Yep, that's true.
Yeah. And
They don't know.
what I gotta say this, what made me really take a step back and look at everything for what it was. Um, I was over my aunt's house on Art Street,
Yeah.
and the night before, a kid by the name of Antonio Robinson got killed right around the corner. That house, it was a house next to us, like right in between the alley and the corner. And he got killed, same age as me.
Wow.
And I didn't go to school uh, that early morning. I didn't know this. I didn't go to school early in the morning because I had missed the bus.
Yeah.
And then I had got there by like 9:30, 10. And I'm wondering, like, why everybody crying and stuff? Because everybody thought it was me. Everybody. Same age, everything.
Wow.
Right around the corner. I wish I could
Man.
find it. And that was the craziest thing. My
What
cousin thought
happened? What led up to that situation? You think? I
I,
think that's a lot of times people
I
don't
don't
realize too.
know. They won't
Man,
say,
you could do you do some crazy stuff. Somebody gonna get you, man. Like it's some
listen,
stuff that in the streets you do is you sealing your own fate. You know what I'm saying?
listen. That's what I'm saying. Like, and we used to sneak out. We used to sneak out at night, but
Yeah,
but once I saw that, I was like, wait a minute.
yeah.
Was that
Wake
my,
up call. Yeah,
was that the call to be like, hey man? Because listen, when I tell you, the school was crying.
yeah. That's that wake up call. That
Like,
power up.
what?
Like, hey, wait a minute. What am I really
Same
doing here?
age. Look, same
Yeah.
name, same age. Black dude.
I mean, even dudes be talking about violence. Like dudes that be out here talking to different girls. They don't realize, you can be walking dead. You mess around and get a disease, man. Like there is no cure for it. It's like doctor tell you, look, ain't no cure for this, man. You know what I'm saying? All we can do is just make you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Get some incurable stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not just having kids, but you get the wrong BM baby mama. She take you down through there, man. You know what I'm saying? Take you to court, man. How you in the legal system, man? You can't even make no money. Anytime any money touch your social security number, they taking it.
Yep.
People don't talk about that enough. Flip side of the coin, you know what I'm saying? I think I was listening to Zero.
Yeah.
He was saying if you try to do a custody battle, you may spend 6 figures over time doing a custody battle. But if you ain't got the money, what you gonna do?
Mhm.
What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't
Hey,
got the money.
Hey, get your business license so she can't touch it. No, I'm saying, oh, whoa.
Not, man, but you gotta have another thing of income though. You gotta still have another source of income though.
Hey man, get your business license.
Yeah.
You can't touch it.
Yeah, I know dudes who did that. When I worked at this hotel one time. This dude was a shuttle driver, and it was like he was an armed guard, and then he was a shuttle driver. They're like, "Why you gotta work 2 jobs for?" Oh, this is my job. They take out of right here. You know what I'm saying? I get them this check right.
Nah, take care.
Yeah, that's real.
Take
That's a
care.
real thing. All right, guys, to pick one. Let me know what you got. Who you got? Thin line between love and hate, or love and basketball?
Yeah.
I should have got chocolate seed. I couldn't find it in time. Won't you come with? I'm gonna go thin line between love and hate because that was fun. That movie was
I've
funny.
seen Thin Line Between Love and Hate so many times. Every time it came on
Yeah.
TV, learn so many life lessons from it.
Yeah.
Loving Basketball was a good movie. Some decisions didn't make
Most dudes
sense.
ain't watching that by themselves. Most time you watching that with a girl. You're not watching that by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
I'm not one to the basketball player, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I seen Love Basketball, I understood it, but
Yeah.
I'm go.
Yeah.
I learned more lessons from Thin Line Between Love.
Boy, for real. For
And
real.
it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
You know what?
It showed you why dudes like crazy girls, number one. Because she had the bag of tricks, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, they got the thing.
She told him, she looked at him in his eyes and said, I killed my ex-husband and then worked him. And then she it showed you how cruel women could be, how she hit herself with the orange and stuff. Very like he abused her, man. Man, that stuff happened in real life, man. There's a lot of dudes got caught up like that in real life, man. You know
It's a
what I'm saying?
And we all look at her like she's crazy, but the stuff you do to somebody, you gotta pay for it. The stuff you do to a woman, you might have to pay for
You
it.
gotta do nothing illegal though. You have to kill. Almost kill nobody. Though.
You don't have to, but it happens.
Yeah, it happens, right? You don't have to, but he took a gamble, man. How many dudes do that? How many dudes there look at the guy? If you know you finna score, if you could score the touchdown, you're looking in the girl's eye and say you love him. If you know if you don't do it, you're not gonna score the touchdown. How many dudes gonna turn it down?
The young me would not do it. You know what I mean?
Man, you didn't. So you ain't never done it.
No,
You
never.
can look me in my eyes. You can look in my eyes and say you never done it. You can look me in my eyes.
Because you know, I had ability, and I can play the long game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you're not the majority. Majority of dudes would do they would be in that scenario, do the same thing he did. He was at the house and he was so close. I mean, you right there in the red zone. You so close. I mean, all you gotta do is just run a halfback dive. All you gotta do is run a halfback dive. He ran it and it cost him. One play on the field can cost you yards, man. Boy got a brick in his window. Boy's riding around with a hole in his windshield, man.
The funniest part, man, I'm a loving basketball guy, but
my wife, she loved that too. Shout out to Ash, she loved loving basketball. That's her movie, not my thing though.
And it was the worst basketball movie ever.
Yeah.
But I think it was the soundtrack that made it just like, okay, it's more feasible. But what you say? Shouty left me on bricks. She left me on bricks in front of the police department.
I remember Love Basketball. I know she tried to talk crazy to her mom about her dad. Her mama said, "Don't you talk to me like that."
Man.
Oh man.
Chanel Lathan, she played a part that was so.
Oh yeah. Even Omar Epps, yeah, when he beat her and he said he want to run it back. He beat the place off. He want to run it back.
Love basketball, it hit different because I was.
So you watched that by yourself? You watched it with a girl? You watched it by yourself?
If it came on right now, I'll watch it.
Nah, I ain't watching it, but I watched Thin Line Between Love and Hate. I watched. Yeah.
I mean, I watched both of them, but as a person that really hooped like that, yeah, it was different. It kind of hit different. Even though it was the worst basketball movie ever.
Oh yeah, it was for sure.
It was the worst, but
yeah, guys, let us know what you think. Thin line between love and hate or love and basketball. If you had to pick one, let us know. The next topic.
Where's the justice?
How do you tell kids how not to get caught in vices, man? How tough is it not to get caught in vices, man?
You gotta know your weaknesses. You and your parents.
Boy.
You gotta,
Boy.
It's a weakness to you as a parent. It's probably gonna be a weakness to your child. But everybody's gonna have the different vices and the ways to
100%.
take care of them. I don't think you can get it through his life without having a vice.
Yeah. What do you think, Bill?
You're gonna get caught, buddy. It's just how long you want to stay in them, though.
Dangerous, man. It's
You're
tough,
gonna get
man.
caught. You're gonna get
Yeah.
caught in, but just how long you stay? Be like, oh, whoa, let me change.
There's somewhere to hide, girl. When love is
And catch
calling,
it. And that's what people just
And
think
you
vice is
raise
violence. People just
you raise your kids differently than you were raised, but
yeah, that's true.
probably now it'd be a technology device where we played with sticks. They got a tablet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's different. They're gonna have different vices. You just gotta stay vigilant.
People think just vice is violence. Sometimes like porn, you usually have to find you look, you might mess around, your uncle got the wrong tape out, you think it's house party, he got a house party written on there. Then you put it in there.
This can't be house party.
It's a whole other house party. Some kids get caught in that, man. Say sometimes drinking, some parents leave Hennessy on the table, man, before they go to work, forget to put it up.
You know what I mean? And some parents give their kids Hennessy to make them go to sleep. You know what I mean?
Hey
you may
man,
get a
mine didn't
bubble.
give me no Hennessy, man.
You may get a bubble cocaine because you sleepy in class. So the vices can come in different ways.
But yeah, I say it could be it could be a good thing too. That's my vice.
What's that?
Like some people like Mike Jordan and Kobe. That's their vice. Like I don't want to go to the club. I just want to hoop. Just hoop.
Yeah.
That's their vice.
Boy,
You know what I'm saying?
MJ had some other vices. He just didn't have social media back then. They said he was like Ludacris, different area codes.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I think he had one in Little
different
Rock.
area codes.
They played down here too, so I don't know. Hey, man. Yeah, they played in
I'll
Little
tell you, when we was in nightlife one time, and the Lakers came, man, they ain't had to do nothing, man. I thought I was tall. You see Shaq, you like, dang, dude at the Raptors at nightlife.
That one they played Portland, wasn't it?
The preseason game was in Portland
Yeah.
when D Fish was still on the team and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think Kobe didn't come in there. It was like Shaq,
Nah.
like D Fish. I think Gennaro Pargo, somebody like
I
that.
knew I
in
was
there.
tricked.
Yeah.
That was years ago. We still remember it.
Yeah, that was years ago. That was what, 22? Yeah, 22, Mike, probably 22. Yeah. Boy.
Yeah.
Next one is there an issue with black leadership? And I got a video to play before we chime in
with
on this.
black leadership is that we didn't
Should've listened to
I'm tripping, y'all. Hold on. Let
for
me...
succession because we problem with black leadership is that we didn't have space for succession because we had to live through assassination. And it has slowed down the train. As a consequence, there are a whole lot of people who don't know how to retire because there is no model. And so many young people are saying, what's the point? Why do I even get in? People are holding on with their claws and won't pass that torch. The problem with black leadership.
Is it something to what he's saying?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a point. I've heard older people. Matter of fact, I recently heard Wallow. No, it's Gilly
Wallow.
say, I ain't gonna let the young bull in because he's better than me. He's in the same lane as me. I'm not gonna give this young bull a chance because he's doing the same thing as me.
Right.
As the OG, you can say that with a straight face. You still gatekeeping. You still think it's only room for you. Oh, we doing the same thing. I can't let him do that.
Yep.
So Gilly makes millions, and he's in a position of authority.
So he
He's
say.
a leader, and he thinks like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So some of our OGs think they in competition with these youngsters instead of molding them, mentoring them.
preparing their successors and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Even in the Bible, it says a prophet is without honor in his own country, man. Like some people, man, ain't gonna pass their torch to you because they think they know you. They don't see the change in you. They don't see that. You know what I'm saying? You got the skills to be the successor for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, yeah, it is a lot of that going on. Some people don't want to. It's hard for them to accept change, and they end up getting caught in the wave of change. They end up getting washed out sometimes. You know, what I'm saying?
They 40 still want to play pro ball. You're holding up that starting position for the young point guard because you want to still be the man.
Yeah.
So you'll turn down $52 million. So if you 40 and you can sign a $52 million extension, you'll turn it down.
No, but I won't want
Oh.
would want to start. I wouldn't want to start. I would mentor, and I would if it was me and I'm 40 and a young bull that's trying hard, they're doing what he's supposed to do. I'm going to step aside to let this generation go. That's how we move forward as a whole.
Well, say I'd have
100%.
made $700 million. What is
Yeah.
52? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they won't.
They don't want to put Bronny on. They don't want to put Bronny. I think he'll give it up for Bronny though.
No, listen, but that's
Not
the
Austin
whole-
Reeves. He'll give it up for Bronny though.
That's a whole different, that's a whole different story.
It's a
But
whole different. It's a whole different story.
I mean, it really not. But if you want me to elaborate, I will. But
Go ahead. I know because you're a Laker fan. You know.
no, it's just not just as a Laker fan, but just anybody. Like, if I done made $700 million, hey man, it's some other kid that's from Little Rock, Arkansas.
So you saying you'll turn down $52 million? That's what you're saying?
But LeBron
If I done made
still produces.
$700 million, yes, I would turn down.
Yes.
52.
And that's the freaking problem. They won't
You just
turn it
said
down.
no. You just said no, Jay.
No.
You just said no. You wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't to make $1, but to let another young gun in, yes, I would be a starter. I don't mind being a sub. You know what I mean? A second string running back, second, third string cornerback, making millions of dollars.
That's what Vince
Stay on
Carter
the
did.
team, but I can teach.
That's what's smart.
I can
That's
teach
what Vince
young
Carter
players.
did. That gave Vince Carter another 10 years of doing that?
Yeah, see, Vince
He's being
Carter,
that veteran
did,
player?
and he brought up the young players. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if you want a max deal and a starting job, at 40, and it's young bull, I'm definitely not taking the money because I don't want to take up that starting position as a 40-year-old. You know what I mean?
But that's just
I'm with you.
that's just like some people was brought up like that. Like, yeah, it's cool to get the money. Don't get your money, get your chickens.
Yeah, you don't want to leave no money on the table, man. It's
But-
kind
but
of like
get-
before you retire, you don't want to leave
Yeah,
no money
but
on
get
the
your
table.
chickens. You already got a lifetime, like, not saying, but LeBron already got a lifetime deal. You know what I'm saying, with Nike. You hear me? A lifetime? That means you never have to pay for clothes or shoes.
But LeBron ain't taking the max. He getting the max every year. You know what I mean? He's not demanding it,
Yeah, but man,
even
that's
though
why-
he's debatable.
Yeah, his skill
still the
demanded,
best
though. His
player
skill
in
and
the
body
league.
of work demanded, yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah, 100%.
hey, if I can say I don't want to take 52 million, man, split it down that way and get them young boys in there. I done did everything that I really can accomplish. But
Yeah, but LeBron still produced though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he still do, yeah.
But not a lot of people are LeBron. So
That's true.
you know,
It's hard to say, man. That's tough, man. That's a
But,
tough
yeah.
situation to be in, man.
But then-
That's tough.
it's not tough. It's not tough at all.
yeah,
Give
but go back.
it-
It sound
somebody
good
else.
because we're not looking at no contract. It sound good because we're not looking at no contract like that. It sound real good for us to say
We're
wanna do it.
taught to be greedy like this.
Yeah,
Why is it greedy?
And because it is, because you're taking the money.
That's his value, though. That's his market value, though, right?
that's
Yeah, but you-
hold on, Mike.
That's
What
it.
is
They're
it?
your butt. They're your butt.
No, because Mike like to do this a lot.
That ain't his market value.
Is it market value or what he feel like he's worth?
Market value. They weren't gonna give him more than what he worth. What he worth because he old. He's 40. That's his market value.
Hey, 52 million is a lot for a 40-year-old.
I tell you this: if he wasn't worth $52 million, they wouldn't have offered it to him. They would have tried to talk him out of it or just let him go.
That says a
Let him
lot.
walk.
That says a lot. 52.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
players.
it
It's
says a
players
lot.
that's been in the league for years and ain't even seen 52.
Exactly. It
But-
says a lot. Without saying anything, the action says a lot.
And
And
it
that lets
goes
you
to show,
know
like, if I
that
say if I'm
his
working,
market value is 52 million at 40.
you see, and that's where it goes to play when companies be like, "Hey, man, only thing I got is $18 an hour,"
Oh yeah, they do that.
knowing that you just paid this person 27 to do the same thing
That's
and
why
double
you
my
have
work,
to
double
you have
my
to
work.
always be prepared. That's why you have to
Yeah,
always be prepared and keep that resume ready. So if they talking that, hit the free agent market, see what the market.
that,
That's what's so awesome about the corporate world. Is you're not bound like an NBA contract. You're not bound to like a 5-year deal, rookie deal, or something like that.
you
No, if
damn
somebody
it,
offer you,
you
because
damn
even top
near is.
level people do it all the time. Top level people do it all the time.
Listen, you
I
damn
mean, I've
near
been
is.
at places, huh?
Hey,
You
y'all, I
damn
gotta roll
near
out.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, bro. But yeah, man. So
that was
shout
say
out
you
to Jay,
damn near.
man.
Yeah, damn.
But yeah, I mean,
Cause we couldn't
I've
pay him
seen
overtime, y'all.
CEOs.
We couldn't pay him
I see.
overtime.
You
That's
can
why.
pay them over time. Yeah, I seen CEOs, man, that they'll be there for like a couple years and somebody offer them 30 or 40% more. Dude, you can't turn that down. You're already making 150, 160. Somebody said we're gonna give you 220. I know you've been there 2 years, but we're gonna give you 220. You gonna stay or leave? No, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? They send out the long email, man. I love working here. It's a bittersweet moment, all that stuff. I got to get the bag. They say it in so many ways. I got to get the bag. That showed me right there. Like, all you got to do is go on LinkedIn, bro. I'm trying to tell the kids, go on LinkedIn. But you got to get your skills up, though. That's the
Yeah,
thing. When
you
you got the
gotta have.
skill and the
Yeah.
value, they will come find you. I'm telling you, like, where I work at now, this dude named Thomas used to work there. They recruited him. He wasn't even looking for the job. They came and found him. You know what I'm saying?
They came for me.
They
Damn, bro,
came and
man.
found him. You know what I'm saying? Even with Bud, they called him with my boy Bud. They called him
What?
when he got done with his master's degree, and he was like the second in charge in IT, and he probably was in it for like a year and a half, maybe 2. And he got that phone call from somebody else, like, yeah, go ahead and come up here and interview. We got a package we think you'll like. And next thing you know, he telling us in the Zoom meeting he will be leaving the campus. And I don't blame him not one bit. That's just how it go, man. You know what I'm saying?
what bro man said? They called me. They called
Boy,
me.
for real.
But yeah,
But I think though, the thing about in the future though, a lot of companies though are not making money like they say they are, and it's starting to reflect because they can't pay talent. Like, let's say if you go work for a government agency, right, like the state, they used to be the job to get back in the day. They used to be the job to get. I'm not knocking nobody to work for this. I'm just saying, but you don't hear nobody talking about it too much now.
yeah.
But they don't have as much money to work with as they used to, and they're not paying as much as they used to. Now, the thing is, if you work for like a state or federal, the only way you get a raise is you have to move to another position. Like if you started out at this position, like if you're a custodian 1 or something, you got to move up to custodian 2 or 3 to get the raise, a whole nother department position, something like that.
It's
You know what
the
I'm saying?
what
And
was it? What is it called? It's like the
What's
profit
that?
to something. I forgot. I don't want to say
Debt ratio?
Yeah, but you
Is it
know,
profit to debt ratio?
it like every company is gonna make a profit, but it's the profit to, you know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance,
But this is
like
the thing, man. Like if you some company, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying people don't see it from a business standpoint sometimes. Like companies, like doing the NBA stuff, I kind of see it. Like if a company gave everybody a raise, that could be a $10 million hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus
The-
giving everybody a one-time bonus, and they may be, a $10 million hit, but only for that year. They can absorb that, but they can't
Yeah.
absorb $10 million hit over 5 years. Then they'll
Yes,
go
yeah.
bankrupt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
and
some people don't understand that part, about business. You know what I'm saying?
like the best way I can explain it, because I know my wording's a little bit off. It's like when I do yards. It's me and my son. Sometimes it just be me.
Yeah.
If I'm not making $25 to $30 an hour, it's a waste of time.
Boy, I feel you. 100%.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
And when I say that, like even just with $25 an hour, I have to include the gas and the
Yep.
maintenance on my equipment because it might mess up my
Yep.
equipment. doing that
Yep.
yard.
Over time, it will just
Yeah.
wear and tear. It will. You know what
So,
I'm saying?
so that's why
Yeah.
when people say, "Man, why you like?" I charge a pretty good price, but eventually I know it's gonna have to get bumped back up because my
And see that's the other side of the coin people don't like talking about though, right? They don't want to say out loud. They'll say, "Why don't we have more black businesses?" But the other side of the coin is, do the black community as a whole make enough money to support more black businesses though? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's
it's
the
not even
thing. When the median income may be 35,000 for Pulaski County, 40,000 something like. If it's at 40, you know what I'm saying? The
like
median income. Let me look that up. What's the median income while we talking?
probably 27 to 30 maybe,
Ooh,
and I might
that's
be
tough.
pushing. That was saying I might be pushing it.
The median
20,
income of Arkansas in 2023 was $32,294.
yeah, 27 to 30. That's
So
not that food.
32. Let's do 33. Make it an even number. 33,000 biweekly.
It's
So
tough.
without benefits, without taxes, it says it's approximately $1,200.69 biweekly.
Every
That's
every
without
2 weeks.
benefits, without
That's every two
taxes.
weeks. That's every 2 weeks.
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you're looking at about 978.
And if you pay your bills, and how much do you have left over to
Uh,
support,
three
outside businesses? You know what I'm
three
saying?
seventy eight. That's just what you. That's just like after you pay the rent or mortgage. That's three
Mm-hmm.
seventy eight. Oh dang, you forgot about the. We
Yeah.
ain't even got to the food or the bill.
Nope. You
That's
ain't even
gonna
got
be
to the
on.
gas for your car. That's gonna
That's
bust you
that's
up.
the next shit.
Yeah.
Oh! You want to live in luxury, huh? Oh man,
No, I'm talking
okay.
about what if the car act up? What if you mess around and have to get some fluid
Anything.
for the car or something? You know what I'm saying? That costs too. Oil. You got to get some oil, man. You like, man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that
But
322 now, man.
so when you making 32,000, you bring home $1,200
You
after you
got
pay
him.
bills. $100 to do your yard, that could seem like a stretch. You know what I'm saying? But people are not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Or going to an art gallery, paying $30 to get in. That's a stretch. You know what I'm saying? That's probably not even impossible if you're trying to live on a budget. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
not possible. You know what I'm saying?
and that's why I go where the yards
Yeah,
is
for sure.
going. That people
100%.
want to. That's what they gonna want their yard done right every time. And
Right.
ain't no question like dang. Soon as they pull up, they like, yep, it's already done.
And my thing is the people that it seems like the people that's really ticky that want the yard done right. When I was cutting grass, be the ones that be trying to hustle you out of the price though. The
Mm-mm.
ones who pay you and don't care about the price, they just pay you. They trust you. Just like you cut the grass, I come home, it's done. I won't bother you. You don't bother me. I send you the money.
Yeah.
But it's always that one. Can
Them
you
the
come
ones.
back and get this weed? Can you come back and get this weed?
Them be the ones that hey, you know what? I would rather cut my ties than I promise. I promise it is some
You
that
gonna
I
do
be
my
like, bro,
yard right. You gonna do my yard right. I want it done.
like you got a whole forest out there. No,
I know, right?
no.
Your grass is to my knees, and you want me to use
Like,
my
and I can butcher your yard, but if you want me to butcher, I
man.
will. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, they don't want to pay you to bag it up. You got grass that high, your grass is not
I'm,
gonna be level, man, because you're gonna be grass
I
clippings
have to.
everywhere.
I
You know what I'm
have
saying?
to. Like, but if
And
you
then
want it
you
done right, like if you want it done right, yeah,
right.
I'm gonna do it. But at the same time, like. If I give you my price, that's just what it is. You know what
I
I'm
feel you,
saying?
man.
And
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good price.
And that's the kind of stuff that they don't talk about. Like it's on social media, it's like this utopia of run a black business. You know what I'm saying? But they don't tell you about the flip side of the coin. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
You got a
man.
catering business. You got a catering business. You pick all your time doing a catering business, and then you bring it, and they sitting there tripping because they don't like the way the ribs look or something like that. Now they don't want to pay you. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy
Listen,
stuff, man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
listen. I just updated my bio on REM Cuts. Don't forget to follow this.
Yeah, man.
REM
Do I got
Cuts.
that on here? I got that on here somewhere. Let me pull it up. No, I think I may. Do I still got
Yeah,
that on here? Yeah.
but
Yeah, there you
if
go.
not,
Hold on. Let me bring it down. Let me change. I can fix that right now. REM lawn service right there. Boom.
don't forget. REM Cuts. But
Yeah, man.
listen, I say it right now. Well, I put it on there, and I'm gonna say it again. If you ain't got the money, please do not call me.
I feel you, bro.
Listen, if you ain't
I
got the
feel you,
money,
man.
I
This
tried
ain't
to. I
Make a
tried
Wish
to work with
Foundation.
him. I tried to
I said
work with him.
this ain't Make a Wish Foundation, man.
Yeah, I don't do no. I don't do this stuff for free,
Oh man,
unless it's just like a real elderly person. But
yeah.
no, no, pay me.
Even like with websites, right? People will
Mhm.
ask you about it, and then when you start telling them about it, ooh, and it's like, dude, it's a website is not no fix it and forget it kind of deal,
No,
man. It's not.
no.
It's constantly, and you got to pay for that. I'm not for the. You want me to do this for free? Just go watch your website. You want me to build it for peanuts, then you want me to go watch it for free. You know what I'm saying? But then you'll give somebody else, they tell you $100 a month. That's fine. I tell you $100 a month. Man, that's high. Why you want me? That's really cheap. You know what I'm saying? Babysit
Especially,
something for you, but yeah.
don't get me started on this. So this is,
I know that's a whole nother
but
episode.
it
We
is,
should do that one day. Just
but it
talk
is
about that,
part
though.
of the thinking game. Like, dang,
Yeah.
here I go thinking that people are gonna do right,
Yeah.
and then they show me
Flip
that, like,
side, you get tails. Instead of getting heads, you get
yeah,
tails.
you know what I'm saying? Like, right. They won't even talk to
100%.
you no more. They won't even talk to you no more after they know they owe
I
you
wish
money.
John was on here, but man, the last topic, man, I said when you look at the temptations of the 5 heartbeats.
Nights like this, I wish raindrops would
So the
fall.
question is, did they do the best they could to keep each other accountable? When you're dealing with other grown men, how hard is it to keep each other accountable, man? Because everybody dealing with their own problems, man. Like with the temptations, man. They could keep David Ruffin, man, under control. There's no way, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Eddie
man.
Kane, man. Like Eddie Kane could keep dude under control, man. But it's tough though, cause you want you see the best for somebody, but if they don't rein it in, they can't rein themselves in. You gotta watch the roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. It's not easy to do, man, but it's tough. You know what I'm saying?
But if you understand a person's background and where they come from, and you really have to
Yeah,
understand that person, period. Like
yeah,
certain things, you just can't just say to them. Like you can just allude to it, and like you all
right,
right? You all right, bro? Yeah, I'm good.
yeah,
Now you show now, but those are the type of people who be like, hey man, uh, when last time you been to the doctor, something like that? When I
yeah.
say, well, not doctor, but just
No,
talk,
that's a
talk,
good one.
talk
Like
to
for regular
you.
dudes, that's a good one, man. That's a good one because it's like they say, prostate cancer was taking a lot of black dudes out. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the doctor to get that check, but a lot of dudes don't want to do that because they feel like they're getting violated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy,
How
just
they
go
got to
there.
do that?
Hey, look,
Yeah,
times have changed. They just, hey, man,
boy.
clean out the system. They
You want
gonna
to live?
you
You want to
scan.
live or you want to die?
Yeah. Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
times are changed. They don't have to stick the
And
finger in your
then
boot.
and then
No,
I
no,
think
dude.
the one phrase that killed a lot of that is what goes on in the house, stay in the house. A lot of stuff wasn't said. So you
Mhm.
didn't even know what to hold your brother accountable for because a lot of times it was being concealed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I
Yeah,
think that caused a lot of houses to break down too. I mean, if it's running healthy, it's fine. I think it's
yeah,
fine. But I think when it get in disarray and chaos, that's when stuff get crazy and
yeah.
nobody wants to get held accountable and they just
It,
keep going, off the rails and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's just certain stuff that I agree. Like certain stuff now that ain't for everybody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But like if somebody touching somebody or something like that, it's yeah, say something. But
Even the domestic violence and stuff, that, what I'm saying, fly under the radar. Some people, they don't say nothing about it out loud. You kind of see it, and it gets sticky, man, because like I say, um, you do it, you stop it, you beat the dude up, but then they get back together. It's like now you look crazy. You know what I'm saying?
they're like,
Me and you know right now, dudes in jail because their sister said this.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he handled that, and now
Mm-hmm.
it really wasn't even like just one time
Mm-hmm.
or just a crazy situation that could have been resolved. But now, people in jail, and
Yeah,
the sister that went about her life. She was some other dude. Now, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's
Look,
tough, man.
as a person with a lot of female uh cousins, I learned quickly that a lot of them battles ain't yours. Cause they
Yeah,
just
that's
gonna
true.
they just gonna go back right to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like after you, hey, cousin and whoop that boy, and she right back with him. I was like, boy,
Yeah.
no.
But yeah, when you think about even with when you think about dealing with your brothers, like dudes you grew up with, is some of them like you like it's kind of like Eddie Kane, like you really couldn't get him to realize that he could do some great stuff. He just couldn't deal with the demons. Like
Yeah.
some dude dealing with some real live demons, you know what I'm saying? And
But you have to let them face them. Like they
that's kind
they
of what I'm saying. Some people like why you didn't try because I know they was asking them then to
they
move.
try.
Why they didn't try? It's like what
They
could we do? We did everything we could.
they
Just like
try.
with Paul, you know, what they did this was they do with Paul. I think I seen the
I
clip on him. They said
don't think
they
bad.
didn't.
Y'all
What's that?
go ahead now, cause it's a flip side to that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, exactly. They were saying the dude that Paul that was in the Temptations. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't put it in the movie, but in real life, the reason
Mm-hmm.
why he started drinking was because
Mm-hmm.
he had sickle cell and he wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
take the medicine. He would just
Yeah.
drink and to numb himself, but he just got the best of him. And they said that what really got him was the doctor found a spot on his liver of cancer or something like that, and they tried to get him to retire, and that's what really happened. They made it seem like he kind of drunk himself out of
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
um,
Ding, ding,
but at
ding,
the
ding,
same
ding.
time though, you try to stop him from drinking, but you can't be around him 24/7. That's the tough part. You can't be around him 24/7. You can't hold his hand, especially as an adult. You know what I'm saying? That's what make it tough. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's a different area.
Yeah.
That's like how people was raised. Like you have to
Yeah.
think, man. That's why I always give people a certain type of grace, but not just
Oh yeah,
like
for sure. You definitely give
things is
people
just
grace, 100.
fully
percent
like some things is just fully like unexcusable. But I always
Yeah.
try to give people a certain type of grace, and like once I know their background, like okay, I know their background. Maybe they've changed, maybe they won't. But it's not for me to decide if they're gonna
Oh,
change.
100%. It's definitely not for you to decide. You know what I'm saying?
But
And I think that's the part. You know what I'm saying? You can't make somebody change. You know what I'm saying? You really can't. They have to be willing to change, like make that
man,
change. You know what I'm saying? And just getting to that place because there's some stuff I had to go through when I was in my 20s. Like Jay said, 22 Mike.
mm,
I had to go through some change. I had to. If I didn't make that change, wasn't nobody else gonna change me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I understand. That's why I said so hard to people because
mm,
people want they want the honey bun talk, but
mm,
consequences don't come in honey buns, man.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
can't pick how the consequences come. And
mm,
I would think that's how I would have to receive it back then. Somebody would have to talk to me like how I'm talking now. I think that's how I would have received it back then.
yeah.
And
And
that's why I do that because everybody delivery style is different. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? And I
yeah.
get that.
Cause,
And
'cause in my day, 22-year-old pill, I kept the Bible in my back pocket the whole time when I was out there in them streets. I kept a Bible in an orange Bible in my back pocket.
because the thing is, some people like we was talking about on the spectrum, man. When you dealing with people out here, you didn't dealing with a novice, dealing with somebody that's frail, you dealing with somebody that's getting over. You have to make that
Mm-hmm.
determination every time you deal with people, man.
Mm. Man, it's
And
different.
then they looking at you doing the same thing. Is he a
Mhm.
novice? Is he fair? Or is he trying to get over? You know what I'm saying? It's like a
Yeah,
chess game almost. Weird, but yeah.
yeah. And that's
And then this right here, man, is the realest thing, right? Don't know, somewhat know, or understand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm-hmm.
it's hard to get dudes to be on the same page completely. Like, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's just black men. I don't know. I think it's just men, period. But it's always a point where it'll come to a fork in the road. It don't be on the same page. No, we not on the same page right here on this. Nah, we not on the same page. And moving on
Same with
code, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's
same.
why it's hard for us to grow as a community because we can't all be on the same page. It's tough. You know
Listen,
what I'm
and
saying?
what old school told me is like you can be in the same book, same chapter, same page, but your page, what you reading, you already down there ready to flip to another page. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, and also what old school told me is like, man, the accountability stuff is real.
Oh, 100%.
I might be
I
saying it
think
wrong.
No, the more you're accountable, the better you'll be. When you start really looking at accountability, it'll actually open your eyes, and you be like, "Oh wow," and you'll start seeing like discernment wise, people. You'll start seeing people not holding themselves accountable. You like you that don't bother you, you know what I'm saying? But that's your deal. I'm not tripping. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? And like you talking about with the young bulls, you trying to teach them how to be consistent, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
You know, they don't realize they really consistent in something, but it's just in the wrong thing.
it's
You
in the
gotta point it to the
wrong.
right direction. You
It's
know
in the
what I'm saying?
wrong thing. Like them. Like that's why
Like
I
if
was
you
trying
want
to
to use the
say,
switch, you want to use guns, go be a Navy SEAL, bro. Go to the
man.
military. Go be a Navy SEAL. You'll
And
fit right in, man. You know what I'm
and
saying?
and when that's why I be trying to tell these people like listen, this younger generation, they're more relentless. Like in our generation, it was a few that understood it, but a
Right.
lot of them, the ones now, they understand it and they just don't care. They be like, man, forget that. But they
Yep.
understand it later on, fully understand it when they
Hopefully, if
get
they make
locked
it.
up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If
If
they
they
even
make it. Yeah.
make it, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like they reaching millions without even the labels and all that. They doing
Yeah.
everything themselves. Like Dolph said it. That's why they had to eliminate him. Dolph said it. He said, "Man, they offered me 20 million, and I turned it down. I'm already making money." He
Yeah.
said, "Man, they offered me 20 million, and I turned it down. So that means I'm already worth about 100."
He
So
had an
I
ecosystem though.
yeah, and it was built from. That's what I'm saying. Like when you
Yeah. A
say
lot of people don't
ecosystem,
have that kind of ecosystem though.
they
He had an
have it.
ecosystem.
No, they have it now. It's just they don't understand that it is that. They don't understand it's an ecosystem
Man.
because it's just normal.
I
It's
think
normal.
a lot of his home man. I'm saying as far as how he got to that scale, man, like making music and stuff. He had production, like dudes that was made. They probably was in the studio all night cranking it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just trying to give kids an understanding the dedication that you got to have of commitment, of being consistent. I mean, you got to make music when you don't even feel like it, man. You probably gonna be asleep on the couch. All right, man, you ready to do your verse? Get up, go in there and do your verse. You know what I'm saying? After he lay down the track. I mean, it's. I'm saying the detail stuff that people don't see. I see stuff like that, the detail stuff. Like even with like making a podcast, when people say I want to make a podcast, and I always tell them,
Man, listen.
do you want to make? What about that time when everything go to crap? You got the worst day ever, and it's 8:00. Are you gonna go back there? Are you gonna make the podcast? You got to
Yeah.
think about that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
The mic hit me at last minute. Hey, you want to do something? Well, I
I know,
really
right?
don't. I really didn't feel like it, but sure, I guess I hop on here. You know,
Yeah, man.
I just got through
Yeah.
cutting 2 yards, but after after I didn't work the job, cut 2 yards, and still have time to hop on a podcast, and they don't like. This is like those. It goes back to the question. This is the part of black leadership that these kids are missing. Like, no, what Mike is trying to tell y'all. He's trying to tell you, do the work now. So when you get a little older, you don't have to work as hard. And
Right.
it's just as simple.
It
Like
just
I
kicks
didn't
in. It's like
yeah.
automatic. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
100%.
but you have to learn the basics first. You gotta start from the basics.
Yes, you got to build the foundation first before you build the house, or your house is gonna fall, bro. 100%.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't build
Once you
a
build a
whole house.
foundation, that's why I say when I think in analogies and stuff. I was messing with Jay. We was talking about pre-snap reads. Like before the ball is hiked, you have to make reads if you good at what you're doing. It's how life is. You got to make pre-snap reads, whether you're dealing with a woman, whether you're dealing with a man, whether you're dealing with work. You got to make pre-snap reads. You know what I'm saying? If this happens, I'm gonna do this. How do you do that? You study game film, patterns, other people's situations. Keep you prepared for stuff like that. Like what Peel said, they talking about, oh man, we can only give you 18. As soon if a job told me something like that, especially when I was younger, I'm already what my resume is. I know where it is. I know where it's uploaded at. I'm finna go update it. I'm finna hit the market. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell them that, but you know how I'm gonna tell them that when I put in that 2 weeks notice. That's what I'm gonna tell them that. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like I say, and that's why when I say we get this center, man, tell kids as soon as you start working, get you a Roth IRA and put money in it from any job you work. That way you building your retirement from 16 to however long you work. You don't have to depend on one job because you can't depend on one job anymore. Them days are over just about.
listen,
You know what I'm saying?
and listen, and I want people to understand this too. Like the Roth is better than the 401k.
Yeah, it is. I think the only thing that's tough about the Roth is you can max out. It's just still good. You only can put 7,000 max a year in there.
No, you can't.
Yeah, yes, you can. That's the max. That's the law. Okay.
No, you
All right.
can't,
All right.
brother.
Yeah.
No, you
Yes.
can't, brother.
Yeah.
No, you
Unless they got a different
can't.
one. Unless they got a different one. I'm saying for
Brother,
tax reasons
yeah.
and stuff. From the
Brother,
government,
no,
there
you
they put a
can't.
limit on it.
No, you
Okay.
can't. There's not no. It's no. No,
No, I'm
sir.
saying you can only put 7,000 a year in there. Because a lot of people was getting over on the government with Roth IRA with the taxes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they changed the tax law.
They was
All right.
pulling. They were pulling from it. That's what it was. They were pulling from it. No,
I'm
it
about to
ain't no.
find it, man, so I can show it to you. I'm about to find it so I can show it to you.
Yeah, I want to say,
check it
yeah, you.
Cause
It
I
was
seen it.
fucking pulling from it. That's what they were doing.
Oh yeah. But yeah, guys, we're finna get ready to get off this thing. Thank you for watching.
All right.
Thank everybody for tuning in, hitting the like, share, and subscribe button, helping us grow as we make the clips. REM Lawn Service, man, you got the rest of the summer. You got what, 2 months? Woo!
No, I got
How much?
the whole-
How many pounds?
I got-
How many pounds you done sweated off already? How many pounds you done sweated off already? I know you done lost about 5 pounds. Just don't sweat. Just.
See, I can't give up my full disclosure.
He said HIPAA. He said HIPAA laws, man. I can't get up. Wait, man, HIPAA laws, man.
You know, require me to, I can't do it.
Man.
But yeah. But yeah. And eventually, next year, we're gonna have them young boys getting some money next year.
For sure.
I'm gonna find at least two more young boys to grind throughout the summer.
That's what's up, man.
Mhm.
But yeah, guys, figure ready to sign out this thing.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody for your support. Help us grow. We're trying to get to 1,000, but hey, man, get us to 500 right now.
You know what? Oh, we'll talk offline.
All right. All right, guys, we are signing out.
That boy is good.